I'm getting everything done. Okay. I'm gonna go get water. You come and entertain.
Okay. Okay. Emily is out booking an appointment for our nails to get done, which means that I have to stream while she's not here. But yeah. So it is Memorial Day. Okay. All I have is finals left before I get to have my summer. Emily's already on her summer, so what was I gonna say? So basically, I just have to do my bio, English, and math finals, and it'll be over. I have to leave soon though because I'm going to play tennis with one of my friends, so I'm kind of just waiting for her to come back.
Claire, I have an appointment for 11:15 on Wednesday. Do you have a final?
11:15 on Wednesday, I do.
Okay, in that case, I'll just take you after school's out.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, happy Memorial Day, besties. Emily is here. Ooh, let's do yeah, I know I'd be looking rough AF, and like, you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. Slay follow check. Almost at 16.5K per. This little red mark on my face is driving me fucking insane. I picked at my skin, not because there was a pimple, but just like, I guess for fun. So yeah, I'm not doing that ever again, basically. What we up to, team? Honestly, we're not up to a lot. I'm pretty hungry.
I'm gonna go play tennis soon.
You're gonna go play tennis?
Mm-hmm.
With whom?
With my friend and her mom. They're gonna judge me.
Slay? When?
Like, she's on her way right now, so I won't be here for... Yeah.
Yo, there's still gonna be a reading group this summer. I would love for there to be. I feel like a lot of times when I read on stream, it's like not fun for you guys. But honestly, I'm really low energy right now because I haven't like eaten breakfast and I am like struggling to find an appetite.
Oh, there's gluten-free pancakes now.
Yeah, Claire, I need you to like replay that sentence back. What food are you craving?
There's gluten-free blueberry pancakes.
Just simply like not that. Why don't I make a treats? I'm gonna make a treat stream order just because I'm like, can you guys start? Well, it's like, is it almost, could I eat lunch? Oh my god, I could fully be eating lunch right now. Okay. What's my snap? It's in my link tree. I don't know if I have my link tree in Twitch, but I have it on my Instagram. To be fair, it is a public snap though, so like, you know, you'd be subscribing opposed to anything else. Okay, let's add new treats.
You should get a breakfast burrito.
I'm just hungry, dude. Like, I'm just like...
You want something sweet or something savory? smoothie?
No. This is killing me. This thing is making me so angry and I feel like I look mad ugly right now.
You look.
No, I look mad ugly and like that's okay, but it's actually causing me severe mental stress.
If you want,
Just kidding!
I can get you a band-aid if you want. So you don't pick at it anymore.
I'm not picking at it. I'm just annoyed that it's there. You know? Have I been to TGI Fridays lately? Fun fact, I've actually never been to TGI Fridays ever. So...
What's that?
It's like a restaurant. Vaseline eye drops and a Q-tip. I don't know if we have that because nobody here uses like contacts or anything, but I very much appreciate. I like actually seriously thank you, Fumblefoot. That's super sweet of you. What's my snap? Honestly, I don't know. But the link to add my Snapchat is again in my link tree. Oh my god. The scar you made looks like a tiny heart. You know what? That just made me feel so much better, dude. That made me feel like infinitely better. Thank you. Now I feel a lot less insecure about it. It does kind of look like a tiny heart. Hopefully it doesn't scar. I'll lose my shit if it scars, dude.
Well, I've got like a scar on my forehead. So it would not be from when my forehead got caved in.
Yeah, I feel like that's notably different. I do appreciate it. Yeah, let's do badass salads.
Oh, salads?
Yeah.
I am her sister. She's my older sister. I'm her younger sister. Oh my gosh. My
Are
friend is
they here?
here. Love you.
Okay, mwah, have fun.
Bye.
Oh my god, I'm starving. Wait, y'all, I'm struggling, and this lighting is not doing me well. I'm just in a mood. You know when you're in a mood? Well, I'm there right now. And my stomach be hurting. I'm just going through the ringer, huh? That sister's 14. Hi, J. King. I'm so hungry. It's unreal. Do I even want to stop? I don't.
Emily,
Yeah.
can you look at my picture for posse? Is it very professional?
That's perfect.
Okay. I'm here now. So.
You're here now?
Yeah.
Girl, you made me look so bad. You're all like done up and shit. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. I am feeling like mega ugly and also mega starving.
Order food.
Okay, I am adding a treat called salad, but honestly, oh my god, for the love of God. Anything on my treat stream, I'd eat. I'm hungry as fuck and stressed out about money. So, yeah. She's 17, so don't be fucking saying wifey material. Child bride material, maybe. Please. That's linked to my treat stream if you want to feed me. Bro, you're making me feel like I want to put my makeup on.
It's all right there.
Should I do it?
Sure. Why not? You'll know. Do you like my earrings?
Me too, yeah.
And my necklace is new too.
So how was prom? What was it like? Oh, let me put on deodorant.
It was at the Natural History Museum.
Yeah, notably, when I went, a lot of spots were closed off. And I was like, those teenagers!
Yeah, it was the teenagers. You're a teenager too. Stand 6 foot.
Yo, who caught my deodorant? Be honest.
What?
I said, who caught my deodorant? Be
What was
honest.
your deodorant? I only wear native deodorant. So.
Okay, you're a little pretentious. I'm gonna go put yours on. Hey.
Just a minute. It's just.
Okay. Let's do makeup. Do you wear foundation, Queen?
No.
Okay, kill yourself. Are you her sister? Evidently, yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh. We need to add your Instagram link. Right? Well, you want Instagram followers? Yeah, that's what I thought. What?
Because I don't know. I'm just looking at my hair. Because I cut bangs and now I have to pin them back all the time.
Keon was asking, he was like, in your prom pictures,
Yeah.
did you have extensions in the front of your hair? No.
They were pinned.
They looked like low-key, not to everybody else, the pictures were great, but he was like, I don't think that's not like what I remember Cammy looking like.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, is that, like, why is her hair so much darker?
Oh, because I dyed it dark.
But isn't that
Maybe
funny?
that's
Like,
why I
I
dyed
didn't
it.
notice that.
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, you cannot just sit there.
Mm-mm.
You have to talk to them.
I'm clearly doing something, so I'm not.
How are we feeling, you guys? Yeah, no brothers in the family, and fun fact, when we begged my dad for a dog, he was like,
As long as it's a boy.
as long as it's a boy, he wanted like low-key like an attack dog, right?
He wanted a Doberman, and we brought home a Maltese.
We brought home Minnie.
And she would like cling onto his pants all the time.
Not only is Minnie like, you know, very stereotypical teeny tiny dog, but she's also like not really a dog. She's giving more like cat energy.
She's like a gerbil.
So true. Should have begged dad for a baby boy. I think they were done. I think they said like 3 kids and like.
Well, if they had another kid, it would have probably been a girl too.
Yeah. Ugh. You got birds inside?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, stop lying. No.
Yeah.
The mic is just. I really don't like my setup at home because the mic has to be like basically out the window, and it's so hot here that if I'm not keeping the window open, we suffocate in this room. So y'all get to hear nature. Slay.
Nature.
Why is this chat so creepy? Yeah, I ask myself that a lot. Oh, Cammy, they were asking what the nose clip thing is for.
Oh, I got it a long time ago to make my nose smaller, but I don't think it actually works.
I don't think it works at all. Did you pay for
I
that?
don't think that that's how. It was $1.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that that's how bone structure works, but
No.
I was like in 8th grade and I really.
Lie, that was fully 9th grade.
That's true. That was fully 9th
That's
grade. It was
yeah.
actually during quarantine. I was like.
Hi, Ben. Girl, that's
Yeah,
my
I
sister.
Who's? Sumner.
And she's 17, so.
But yeah, I'm literally going to start my social media career.
Do you actually want to? Because you know that I know, like, how to map out algorithms.
I just want to get the Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah, but if you showed me your analytics, like...
I haven't posted in, like, over 5 months at this point.
OMG, someone sent me a tweet. Who was it? Because I have yet to get the email.
Trying to be a man.
Thank you, Jeff. Slay. Salad is on the way. Yes. Okay, wait. Thank you so much, Jeff. I just did this part. Now what's next? Alright, the rest of it.
Good to meet the better sister.
Please. Please. Fuck algorithm, just vibe. No. Ooh. I get so insecure when I stream, and I didn't used to.
Look at how cute, I'm sorry, but look at how cute this picture is.
No, that's really cute.
Yeah.
So how was he?
Like friendly.
Okay. Emma's going to have a stable of social media influencers that she manages. She'd like to. That's the fun part about my job. Like, I really enjoy that part, so. OMG, Jeff, thank you so much. Jesus Christ.
Somebody said I look pretty with my hair tied.
No! No.
I'm not actually going to do it. I just want to see what my hair looks like.
Okay.
No,
Girl.
that's a lie.
Girl, they're trying to be like, what does it look like when she's about to get head?
No, because last time I was on, I had a slick back ponytail. That's why. And somebody
okay.
said I've never seen her hair.
You know what? Not everybody has to be beautiful. That's not one of my strong suits, and that's okay. Life will go on. Who is Company Block? Can what? LOL.
A breaking down.
It's a good song. I'm going to get my nails done and everything on Wednesday. Yeah. Are those press-ons?
Yeah.
Cammy, what's your IG? The people want to know.
They'll have to find it themselves.
Okay, so what part of I want to start my social media career was true? Because it's giving lie, actually.
It's giving truth, but it's giving elusive, you know?
No, what? That's like the opposite.
Elusive.
No, you should not be elusive.
I want to be one of those low-key accounts that's like, everyone's like, don't find her account. You know?
Okay, well,
Keep this one a secret, but I'm actually a secret.
Cammy's tagged in, like, an exorbitant amount of things on my Instagram, and I just posted her prom pictures on my story, so.
I didn't get a Dyson Airwrap. Nope, I never got that actually.
Yeah, not a lot of traction on the wish list recently, which that is not to say that I'm, like, trying to get you to give me shit from the wish list. Don't worry. It's just a remark. I always feel...
just a minute.
Well, I always feel like I come across as, like, give me your money. And, like, that's not... Like, on Twitch, I'm gonna speak to you guys about, like, analytics and shit because, like, I don't do that on any other platforms. And I feel like it's received, like, decently here. So I don't mind being, like, pretty honest about, like, that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. How many... She's got a TikTok.
Yeah, but it has one post.
Yeah, she would like that command, Jeff.
What command?
With your IG. Thank you so much, Jeff. Slay Mod of the Year Award. I still am not, like, 100% certain on how to, like, add commands in chat. So, you always make it clear that no one should give money unless they're able to. I hope so. I really hope so. Like, I would not want that to ever be how people see me. As, like, okay, Cammy, have you seen this video? It's from a while ago. And it's this Twitch streamer. And she's, like, going on a rant.
No.
She's, sorry. I, like, just stopped talking. She's saying, she's talking about, like, subscribing. And, like, subscribing to someone's channel is, like, $5.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not everybody has $5, you know?
Yeah.
And she's saying, she's like...
Cammy?
Yeah?
The front door is wide open.
That's Claire.
That's Claire.
Oh.
Please. And she's like, she's talking about how she's like, you know, she goes, I can't sub, like mocking people, like I can't afford a sub. No, what you mean to say is that you can't afford the content that you enjoy. And like, you're not willing to pay for the content that you like. And I'm like, girl, that is not how Twitch works. Like, there are other sites where you can make it like where they can't see your shit without paying, but you willingly are on a site where like it's for free. Oh my gosh, thank you for your subscription. Yay. So that Twitch is 13 plus. Exactly, like there's kids on here.
Do you have any blush?
Yeah, I'm holding it right now.
You mean your eyeshadow? Oh, I thought that was an eyeshadow. Girl, your makeup is crusty. What is this?
I'm familiar. Oh, that should be actually thrown away. Just pass that to me and we'll throw that away. Well, like when I have to like transport my makeup back and forth across the country. Excusez-moi.
You just telling me to leave the camera alone? Okay, I'll leave. It's fine.
That's not what they meant.
I hear Lana Del Rey in the other room. A boyfriend in a band. There's guitars.
Aw, thank you, Jeff. Jeff is like, Jeff, you're too considerate. It's unreal. Like,
And my jazz collections.
girl, I swear to God, if y'all do some bullshit countdown thing for my sister. Wait, why is that saying that somebody just I don't see that. Well, thank you for subscribed on YouTube. Pfft. You guys, I don't subscribe to my YouTube. I don't post on that ever. Like ever. Okay, can I use this? Thank you.
They say I'm too dumb to see. They judge me like a picture book by the colors like they forgot to read.
Oh my gosh, thank you for 4 months. Thank you guys. I appreciate it a lot. That's so cool. Soon, Cammy, I'm gonna have us, like, I think it might only be one person, but I think I'm gonna have a subscriber. And we have a hype train, holy cow. I'm gonna have a subscriber who's been subscribed for a year.
That's crazy.
You literally just in real life did the damn that's crazy.
I do that all the time, do you?
Yeah, I know, but that usually stays between us.
I've got No, it isn't her sister.
No, that's my sister. No, it's my sister, don't worry. Kimmy looks like a singer. Hot Fairbanks? No, they said that you look like the singer.
Oh.
Like they're referencing somebody.
Oh.
Wait, I dropped lip gloss? No, I didn't. I got lip gloss. Your only resemblance to Cammy is your spots. That's like...
I mean, they can't even see mine at all.
I feel like right now we don't look very similar, but we usually look like Yeah.
I look like this baddie. King is not working. Oh, what's the text? Yeah, we look similar. Oh.
Is she 18? No. No. Maybe I should put that in the description. My sister is a minor. Okay. Cammy, how are
Yeah.
finals? Or you already did all finals,
Yeah,
right?
okay, my GPA this semester was a 4.34. That's okay. That's not fire, but there was nothing I could do, you know?
Well, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking how finals went.
Oh, I didn't really have finals. They were all before AP tests.
Oh. And then no, minor with an O. Minor with an O, besties. She's not 14. She's 17. Do you have dimples?
No. Mm-mm. No, I don't. But you do.
Come to Brazil.
I want to go to Brazil so bad. That's my dream place. Why are you looking at me? That's just the truth.
Right. You have like a caking of highlight here.
Thank you.
Oh, even if she wasn't a minor, be respectful. Exactly, you guys. Like, first of all, remember this is Emily's stream, and this is Emily's younger sister. Thus, Emily has mom power and has no need to be respectful. Has no need to tell you like, he doesn't deserve a perma ban. Talk about me all you want, but not her. Done 4 sets of 6 with 190 kilograms yesterday.
I don't know what a kilogram is.
How much do you bench?
I bench like not that much. I bench okay, the bar is 50 and then I'll put like max 15 on each side, so 80.
1 out of 10, how jealous are you right now? Of my sister?
Like
What?
so
What?
can I tell you what I might want to be when I grow up, Emily?
Yeah, I'd love to hear.
Okay, so one, obviously I could do computer science because I like computer science. Or here's what I really find like fun too, is like cosmetic dentists and like orthodontists who put like veneers on people. Like I think that that's so satisfying.
But you'd have to go to medical school.
I would have to go to med school.
Like,
But I'm gonna have to go to school no matter what. And if it's like a
Yeah.
job I like.
yeah. I mean, do you think you'd like that more than computer science?
I don't know, cause that's not the type of thing you can like practice. Cosmetic dentistry, like, but computer science you can like learn that at any age, but you can't practice dentistry at any age. But that'd be cool to have like a dental office in like Beverly Hills and you do like celebrity veneers, right?
Okay, true, but like, are you thinking that you want to do that because of like the aesthetic of doing it?
No, because I think it'd be like so satisfying. Like I can't think of a single negative to doing it.
12 years, so a lot of student loans.
That's not 12 years, it would be like 8.
You have to go all the way through med school.
No, you have to go through dentist school, which is less than med school.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, what is it? Don't go into dentistry. Very high suicide rates.
I wanted to be a plastic surgeon when I was younger, but then I looked up videos of nose jobs and I was like, I can't do that.
Oh, does it gross you out?
It's so gross.
Wait, have you seen the new season of Stranger Things?
No.
Okay, so Keelan cannot stand bones.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of bone breaking and stuff.
Oh, that's weird. Bones don't bother me.
No, that's what I was saying is that stuff doesn't bother me at all. So why does the nose thing bother
Blood
you?
doesn't bother me, bones don't bother me, but it's a whole different thing when, like, okay, because the videos, like, of nose jobs, they cut under the nose, and then they cut a line here, and then they peel back all of the skin. I think it's mostly the skin that bothers me, and then like just to see them like shaving everything down and like rearranging the muscles is like,
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
That's unimpressive.
yeah.
Stranger Things talk. Wait, $195 a tooth for veneers?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is it's like multiple tens of thousands of dollars just to get your mouth done. So
that. Oh, Jeff, I totally forgot. I will let him know but I don't know if he wants to know, because that scene, without spoiling any of the Stranger Things stuff, that scene freaked him out. Also, hi to Chili. Dentist is a great job if you own your practice. Yeah, I also don't see you like working under people directly and loving that.
yeah, but like, okay, so cosmetic dentistry, like for veneers, you need to get your veneers done every 10 years. So it's like your clients are like your clients for life.
Well, if you're good.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm good.
Yeah, Cammy could make bank. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she wants to be in cosmetic surgery though, because a lot of that work is not like nose jobs and like boob jobs. It's like burn victims
like,
too.
oh, never mind.
No, it's a lot of like burn victims, people who have like experienced really bad car accidents.
Yeah.
You know, like you only really end up doing that kind of cosmetic surgery if you're like if you live in like, if your practice is hosted in like a really metropolitan area.
Yeah.
And that would be tough. So yeah. Hello, Emily and Moz in chat. How's it going, cuties? It's going well. I'm waiting on a salad, and I'm so freaking excited. Jeff has so many channel points. I swear to God, he could, like, how many 24-hour streams can you cash in at this point? You could make me stream for like a week straight if you wanted to. Are you on season 4? I'm on season 4, but I was FaceTiming Keon, we were watching it together. And y'all know my bestie Keon. I'm visiting him in Jersey. And it like, he had to stop after like the second episode because it was like late at night and he was like, this is actually horrifying. I don't find that stuff very scary though. Like, I don't really find paranormal stuff. Like, paranormal stuff has never scared me. Because it's like, well, it's not real. Like, what's frightening about something that's not real to you? I don't know. That's my opinion.
What?
Look less angry. Look
I don't
less
look
happy
angry
right now.
right now.
Yes, you do.
Act like a doctor. That's a good
I
thing.
want to donate you 3K. 3K channel points.
Are you on season 4? I wanted to be on season 4 of Stranger Things, but, you know, it's filmed in Missouri, so I was like, it's a little too far for me. They were going to replace Millie Bobby Brown with me.
No, yeah, for real.
For real.
Like, so true. Sound like a jit, bro. Okay, let me know if the audio starts clicking too much. I'm trying to like make this lighting not terrible.
Oh, that was better.
When you like pose kind of good a little bit. Like there. That's good. Dude, tell me why Melanie Martinez had like a grip on me in 7th grade. I'd experienced nothing.
I know.
I'd experienced nothing. Like, I wasn't sad. I had no reason to be sad. No, she consistently pulls at my heartstrings. It's clicking. God fucking damn it. Ugh. Okay, on the other side, computer science would pay less. Not necessarily, right? Like, you're making 6 figures right out of school, and that's only a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
And wait, so is the Posse Scholarship only for Northwestern?
It's Northwestern, Pepperdine, and Tulane.
Oh, yeah, no interest in Tulane.
Wait, what? What's wrong with Tulane? It's in New Orleans. It's cool.
Keon
It's
hates
good.
it. Keon just
Why?
has beef with it.
Literally what?
I wish I could tell you. Sub Keon.
So you just don't like it because Keon doesn't like it?
I
don't have
also
any-
know some weirdos
Anything
who
to
go
back
there.
that up?
But
What?
that's just
It's like basically an Ivy League.
Look what you became.
Was that the clicking LOL the cup?
I don't know. Is it still clicking? Thank you, Cammy.
You're welcome.
Good demonstration. Do you want to bring your music in here?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Okay, not anymore. Slay.
Because here's the problem. The real reason why I came in here is because I need to do the Posse Scholarship on the computer. So just tell me when you're done.
It's gonna be like a couple hours. Can you do it on the other monitor?
No.
Why not?
Because I need to put like my social security number in and everything.
Well, they wouldn't see it.
I know, but I don't know what it is, so I need Mom to tell me.
You don't know your social security number?
No.
Girl.
When did you memorize your social security number?
16, because I started working.
Okay, well, I'm not that far off from 16. Oh my god, Adriana Lima. That is like the biggest compliment ever. I love her. She was like my lock screen for like 2 months.
It's a little gay. It's a
I just love
That's
her.
a little LGBT of
No,
you.
she's like, it's because I want to be her, you know. I don't want to be with her, I just want to be her.
Ugh.
I love everything you do.
Am I fucking dumb for the stupid shit I do? Wanna run away with you? You know I saw her in concert.
I know. I was jealous.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to see Hollis soon.
Oh yeah, you do need to see Hollis.
Yeah. You know that they go to Moore Park now.
Oh really? I thought they
Yeah.
went to Santa Cruz.
No, they were studying computer science and then they were like, this is too much because they put them on like bad anxiety meds that like didn't work. So yeah. What is y'all's favorite memory together? Well, okay, so Cammy and I like when we were younger were not like besties all the time, but we were definitely besties on vacations. So like a lot of my favorite memories with Cammy from when I was younger is like when we would go on vacations.
Yeah, that's true.
And it wasn't that we like didn't like each other, it was more like
I mean, like once you got to high school, you were just really busy all the time.
exactly. Well, I was gone every weekend. So yeah.
Yeah.
I rented from hers and it was so no nonsense scary. But it was $57 and the gas was like
I am
that's
7.
crazy.
I am 7.
Cammy do be looking 7.
Oh, he said it 2 times. I am 7. I am 7.
No, he said Cammy is a 7, please.
Oh.
Please. Please. Ludicrous. Tell you what, women have a hard time. They. I get up, shower, gel my hair. These have to spend ages. Honestly, I mean, I just did my makeup on stream.
2 seconds.
And like, yeah, like genuinely, like, the thing is that if you want to do like beautiful makeup, yeah, it's gonna take you a while because you're like making art. But the makeup that you see girls wearing like all the time, not really. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it can't. Like, I don't know how you could do the makeup that I wear in a longer amount of time than I do it. Does Cammy like rice? Cammy's a fan of rice cakes.
I love rice.
What headset brand am I using? I use the Arctic 7 or Series 7. But for whatever reason, I can't make it work with this computer here, so I haven't been using any headset. Get some paper and 2 pens. Let's play a game to see if you know what each other's answers would be to simple questions. Okay, yeah, actually, I kind of want to play that. Do you want to play?
Not really.
Okay, well. I don't know if you're gonna. like you know me, but I don't know if you know, like, random little shit about me.
Yeah, I probably do. Why do we need a paper?
So we're gonna, like, we write our answers down, then we flip it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here. Pen.
Write it small though, so we could use one.
Yeah.
Don't use multiple papers.
Okay. Does anybody have questions that we want to start off with? And also, they want to know what music you listen to, Cam.
I listen to every type of music, honestly, except for country. I don't listen to country music.
I am.
Girl, please.
Sometimes I do be bopping to Broadway tunes.
Just Hamilton
mm.
Didn't you just say I was a 7?
Well, I guess he likes to shoot low, maybe in his range, or maybe that's like a negging thing.
What?
You're a 7, but let me get your number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, favorite subjects in school.
Wait, but you can only pick from the main ones.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Well, I feel like I know what yours used to.
So do I write your answer?
You write my answer and I write yours. I'm trying to think here.
Okay.
Hold on.
I wrote it so small.
Okay, ready? So my answer for you was math before calculus.
Yes!
Yes!
My answer for you is math.
Get done.
Yeah.
Okay. Question M. What will Cammie say her favorite flavor of ice cream is? I know what it
is so easy.
It's chip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna write that down because I just.
Yours is like, I don't know, sometimes you like sorbet. It depends on your mood.
Sometimes if I'm sorbet, sometimes it's like pistachio.
Yeah, or like Rocky Road. You're always like a chocolatey girl.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, we're doing so well. It's insane.
Right?
What? Okay. Isn't there a TikTok where Emily's reciting the Hamilton musical? Then I feel like she's in a bad mood. No, when I'm in a bad mood, like, you know I'm going through it if I'm listening to Hamilton. Like, it's not going well. Favorite vacation spot? Okay, actually.
That's kind of, I mean, is it like,
Wait,
if we
I
could
know
go
it.
somewhere?
No, I know yours.
What's mine?
Tropical resort.
Yes!
I don't think that she can answer that one very well.
Yeah,
because
like you kind of like every vacation.
Yeah,
You're just
I
a
like
vacation
to.
girl.
Well, I like to explore.
Yeah.
Your sister's gorgeous. You like twins, are you? No.
Twins. Favorite color. Okay, this is a hard one, cause I feel like everyone's favorite color is constantly changing. I don't even have a favorite color. It's like multiple colors. Tell me what you think it is.
Okay, I don't think we need these papers.
Yeah.
But so I would say that when you were littler, it would bounce back between pink and like red and shades like that. And then in middle school, it was shades of blues and greens.
Yeah.
And
never read them. Always like pink or green or blue.
Yeah. And now I think I think you like dark blues on you and light pinks.
Yeah, I love light pinks, and then I love like light greens, like lime greens.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for you,
this one's hard.
This is hard, girl.
Because I had a very specific favorite color in 5th grade, if you remember.
It was purple, right?
Periwinkle.
Right.
You're close.
Periwinkle. I don't know. I guess like you're like a purpley girl for me, and like a blue purpley.
Yeah. It's never really wavered, but it's always like I always come up with different names for what my favorite color is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Saturday night after finals. Are you going out and having fun, or staying and relaxing and decompressing? Well, here's the thing: is that if for Cammie, I think it depends. I feel like if Amber's there, you're going out. If she's not, like it might be like a
decompress.
It might be a decompress
yoga.
mood. It depends on who's there for you.
Yeah, it does.
What do you think about me?
It also depends for you, but you're going out, girl.
Yes. It depends on how excited I am to go out.
Yeah, but
I'll go out.
it.
Yeah. What's periwinkle is it's actually it's pretty close to that color right there.
Like a lot lighter.
A lot lighter, yeah. Favorite model of car? Okay,
Ferrari.
Yeah. Cammy also likes a Rolls Royce.
I love
Cammy
Rolls
loves a
Royce.
Rolls. Cammy likes a
I
car
love
that like
Rolls
looks
Royce.
expensive, not because it's like super fast, but because it's like, it feels like old money.
It feels like old money. Yeah, because I don't care about driving fast. I just care about like the content of the drive itself. You know.
Yeah. How does it feel being the older and middle kids of the family? Like, any difference between us? I'd say yeah. I think, like, well, Cammy got to do, like, for example, I wasn't allowed to watch Catching Fire until 5th grade, and Cammy was in 3rd grade, and she got to go.
I was in 1st grade.
In 1st grade?
I was in 1st grade, and I read Catching Fire by myself because you read me the first Hunger Games in 1st grade, and then I was so excited for you to read me the second one, and you were like, no, you're on your own. So I read Catching Fire by myself in 1st grade.
I think that was a good decision of mine.
Yeah.
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 But, like, so, aside from, like, Cammy just, like, getting to do things younger because I had already done them, and, like, I think my mom kind of saw us as, like, almost the same age. Like,
Yeah.
And then, like, Claire is, like, very little.
She would, like, forget that I was younger than you and, like,
Yeah.
treat us equal.
Like, literally the exact same. I'd be like, this is kind of unfair,
Yeah.
but also at least I have someone to do it with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follows. Also, Cammy likes rich frat boy cars. Cammy hates rich frat boys. She likes their cars.
That's fine. Because I like BMWs, too. I love BMWs.
Name one thing people assume about your sibling that is totally wrong. I think people assume that Cammy is kind of like a vapid bitch sometimes.
People think I'm mean.
People think that Cammy's mean, and I don't think she's mean.
People
I think
they're
that...
mean, too. And
Do they really?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like people just think I'm insane.
That's true. That's probably more true.
Like, I think that people think I'm, like, insane and, like, kind of a bitch because I'm insane, and I think that people think you're, like, sort of materialistic and vapid, and then, like, that's why you're a bitch. But I'd say, like, I just think that Cammy takes no shit. Like, I feel like she's not gonna pretend to be your friend if she's not your friend, and people see that as, like, a mean trait. It's like, no, that's, like, a good, like, would you rather, like, she go around, like, being fake as fuck? No.
Yeah. But I'm not mean to people.
Yeah. You both lead with your pointing finger when you want to say something.
You both what?
Like, they're saying, like...
We go like this?
You both are direct. Yeah, like, I just don't think I have a lot of, like, time. Also, hi to Robert with your first time chat. I don't think I have a lot of time for, like, not being direct, you know? Here's the thing.
Hey, I did do ballet. How did they know that? I feel like Cassie is more direct than me.
Yeah.
Who cooked better? Girl, that's not even a question.
How dare you?
Mucho work, pesto pasta.
I think the difference between how Cammy and I deal with conflict is that, like, Cammy's always been the more stoic one. Like, it's a lot easier to get me riled up. And so, like, when I'm mean and, like, when I say mean things, I don't think it's nearly as, like, cutting because I'm saying it with emotion. Like, you can tell that, like, I'm saying it because I've gotten angry with you. Whereas, like, Cammy will often resort back to, like,
Yeah.
you know, and, like, go from there, and, like, that can come across as more brutal.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we, like, generally, in our heads, we react the same way to things. Like, we, like, get angry or, like, hurt by the same phrases.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that you show it differently than I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess Cammy is an Aquarius.
That's close.
She's, like, on the brink of being an Aquarius.
Yeah.
She's a Pisces, though.
Pisces.
Thought she was away playing tennis. That was the other sister. So yeah. I'm surprised you don't stream video games. I do. I usually play Civilization. The thing is that it doesn't work on my computer. What's up, Jeff? I don't know, do you have any, what sports do y'all play? And also who can run faster? Cammy can definitely run faster than me. I also have, like, really turned out feet, so, like, my ability to, like, my run is not very athletic.
That's bad. Your run is like...
Shut up! I mainly, like, I dabbled in things in elementary school, but I really did dance for the majority, and then Cammie did cheer.
And I'm a gymnastics coach.
Yeah. I guess with you, Emily, this might be with TikTok. You are more passive-aggressive or scholarly when you respond to hate. Cammie seems like she'd pop off. I think that I tend to, like, I enjoy being scholarly because I like, like, when my, like, the way that I'm putting you down is, like, you're stupid, and, like, I'm sorry about that. And I think that Cammie wouldn't, like, pop off. Like, she's not gonna, like, yell at the comment. But if she did ever make a hate video, I think she'd be like,
It's, like, sarcastic.
Yeah. Please look at your text. Oh, ew.
What?
Ew.
Ew.
Yikes. Or maybe Cammie's an Aquarius. I don't know.
I'm
It
actually
could
a
be.
Taurus.
Yeah, maybe you're an Aries. Do you even remember when you were born? Not me.
I don't know when I was born. I think I'm like 12.
You're like 12. But does Cammie actually like the dog?
I love the dog. I love the dog. And the dog loves me. She sleeps next to me every night. She does.
I do not like the fucking dog.
I love the dog. Minnie is my baby.
I find it a little insufferable, but whatever. We don't have a brother.
No brother.
I feel like that would be really weird.
If we had a brother,
Yeah.
probably it'd be weird.
I went to a friend's graduation party yesterday, and I was literally one of 3. Not this. Not this. They said diversity. So I guess everyone in your family have such nice hairs. Cammie's hair recently got nice again.
No, girl, it's dead as hell.
It's
You just
not-
can't tell.
It's not that dead. Did you just wash it today, or is this?
No.
Well, then it's not that dead at all.
It's like day 3.
Yeah. I'm on day 3 too. But I shower.
Yeah, obviously shower every day, but
Yeah.
don't wash your hair.
What type and color of cat? I don't, like, care about that. Like, I just want a cat that I'm gonna love, you know?
Yeah? I don't know, I'll go check. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye. Are you coming back?
No.
Okay. For sure. I'm actually also a Pisces. So I don't know what Susan you're referring to. I don't know who that is. I meant like it would be weird just because we're in a house full of women. Like, I think it would just be bizarre to have had a brother, you know? Do your parents treat you two equally? I don't know how to answer that because I only have my experience to go off of now. So yeah. I watched any of the Jurassic Park movies, but maybe since this is the very last one. One of my close friends, Emma, loves Jurassic Park, like adores it. I have a little bit of trouble with it just because, like, like, obviously that wouldn't really happen, but here's the thing is that when a movie is not meant to be sci-fi, I don't, like, well, it's not true. When movies bring in, like I love, don't get me wrong, like, I love action-adventure movies, but when they bring in, like, science that, like, I understand to not be true, it, like, takes me out of it for a little bit because I'm like, you guys, that's so wrong. But, besides that, I like them. I cannot stand this fucking life. I'm so sorry that I'm really tired. I, like, haven't eaten and I don't drink coffee, so I'm, like, anti-hyper right now. I know it's fiction, but, like, there's good sci-fi that, like, is fiction and that isn't like, it's more believable, you know? Like, I feel like they just get lazy with Jurassic Park sometimes. So, you like Interstellar? I do like Interstellar. I love Interstellar. I think it's brilliant. Like, ugh. It's lazy fiction. Yeah, exactly. Really good movie, No Country for Old Men. I refused to watch it until I finished the book. I don't know where I put the book though. Okay, I was going to like put up with this, but dude, it's like you must, I just can't handle people being like annoying, pretending as though I'm like naive enough to not understand what sexual illusions you're making. Like, don't waste my time with that. And then you come back and you're like, why was I banned? And it's like, we both know what you were talking about. It annoys the fuck out of me. Like, how was your museum run? It was so good. I love the museum. And we're going to the Science Center soon, so I really can't wait to do that either. But I was wondering if you guys would be down to do some reading. The salad's gonna be here in like 30 minutes, so. Yeah, have I read David Foster Wallace? I may have. I don't really like internalize a lot of authors' names, besides like ones that I like really, really like. But one of my favorite sci-fi books is Childhood's End. I think it's brilliant. Like, genuinely, I think it's so brilliant. And haunting and sad, and I think it does a phenomenal job of like it feels almost, if you guys have seen this show Invincible on Amazon Prime, which is like one of my favorite shows actually, it almost feels like that in a sense. Kimmy had just left. People don't realize how smart you are. I think people just like, but it's not like I'm a super genius. Like, people just think that I'm like completely lacking in any semblance of cultural knowledge. Thank you, Jen. Yes, of course. Yeah, I watch Invincible. Do you guys watch Invincible? Because I like those. Like, that show is fucking haunting. Like, it reminds me of so there's this scene really quickly that I like. Okay, so there's this scene in Invincible which, without spoiling anything, is like brutal, like mass death, and there's this like, actually there's a lot of scenes like that, but the one that is like, oh, of course I watched The Boys. Of course I watched The Boys. Who's excited for The Boys season 3? I have been like, I am so fucking hyped for it. Like, the fact that fucking Butcher's gonna have powers. It's gonna be so cool. But like, oh yeah, I've seen Invincible with Mark Wahlberg too. But it's like a TV show. I cannot believe The Boys is next week. I'm so excited. Like, I have such a, okay, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but again, my friend Emma and I, no, you're so right for that Zup. Like, that was freaky as fuck. And Jensen Ackles. Opinion on Homelander? Okay, you know what? If we want to talk about The Boys, like, let me quickly say one thing. So, about the concept of, like, listen, I love Marvel. I love superheroes, and I really, 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 really do. Like, that's my shit. I think it's so fun. I love the concept of, like, there are people who are, like, born or made into superheroes who are so virtuous and so self-sacrificing. At the same time, the one thing that I always felt was missing a little bit from Marvel was, like, the influence on capitalism. Well, not from Marvel necessarily, because I think that, like, they really smartly get away with the fact that Tony Stark can bankroll the Avengers, so you don't have to be, like, you know, bankrolled by a company. But Invincible, And so, like, The Boys really integrates capitalism into, like, the superhero, like, scene in, like, a brilliant way. Thank you, Dr. Dre. Like, it's brilliant. And, like, and then Invincible is more of showing, like, what it means to, like, have these superheroes who have untapped, unknowable amounts of power. Like, what that would mean for you as a superhero looking at humans, you know? And I think that's really brilliant. But, like, The Boys and Invincible handle fucked up superheroes so beautifully. I completely agree. There's this scene in... Okay, I'm just gonna let you know we're talking about this for like an hour because I fucking love this. So there's this scene in Invincibles where basically the main bad guy is like, well, so they don't know he's a bad guy. I think he's a superhero. They think he's like a good superhero right now. And he goes to this alien planet that's trying to invade Earth. And he is so horrifying. He looks at these aliens and he goes, I don't know if anyone told you this. Or he's like, I don't know if anyone told you this, but Earth isn't yours to conquer. And then it's this phenomenal scene of him literally destroyer of worlds. Like, let me show you. This is haunting, and then we can talk about Homelander because I have many thoughts on Homelander, and some of them might not be very popular opinions, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. So let me see this. This scene is unreal. So that's his son, and that's the superhero Omni-Man, and these are the aliens who are invading Earth, okay? This scene is unreal. You guys have no fucking clue. He's fucking invincible! Just wait. No, this isn't copyright, it's on YouTube. I do mean that scene. Just wait. It's about to get insane. Watch this shit. Let me skip. So now he's like, this is his mom.
What happened? I was worried before because I've never seen your father.
Check this shit out.
But taking on aliens in another dimension? That's just Tuesday. I'm sure he's explaining nicely why they should leave us alone.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
Like, look at this. Look at this. Destroyer of worlds. He's flying so fucking fast that he's accumulating a storm across the across the circumference of the planet. That's unreal. That's unreal. Like that, like, I was talking about this with my film friend, and it's like, that level of power, that magnitude of, like, absolutely nobody has the capability to stop you, that's unheard of. That scene, stop, Hossie boy, that scene is like, oh, it's so dark. Oh, it's so dark. Like, as you can see, like, and so, like, the thing about, like, the difference between, because I think that when you think about The Boys and Invincible, you can think about it as, like, Omni-Man and Homelander, because they're both similarly, like, regaled as these, like, it's impossible. Like, you could never beat them. Like, there's no way you could possibly, like, who could stand up to these figures? And I think that it's really interesting to think about their two mindsets, because Omni-Man's understanding of his wrongdoing is Omni-Man doesn't see it as wrong because they're not humans to him. You know? They're like rodents, they're nothing. They have no life value, and he sees himself as kind of liberating. Hence why he's able to be so violent and, like, not necessarily feel bad for it. And I think that Homelander is just, like, actually delusional, which makes complete sense because he wasn't touched as a child. Do you know the kind of trauma that would bring to you? No, like, we know from, so in Romania, this is actually really sad. In Romania, the state took on orphanages, so there were state-run orphanages. And the thing was that there were not enough, like, caretakers in these orphanages to, like, hug the children. So a lot of the children didn't get hugged. And they developed failure to thrive syndrome. And there's a lot of symptoms of it, but you can literally die from not getting physical connection as a human being because without that physical connection, you don't form, like, attachment, and humans are very social animals. So, does this make Omni-Man a pedo? He's super old and his wife is human. I don't think so, because I think I have to assume that Omni-Man, I have to assume that Omni-Man's concept of time, thank you so much for your subscription, Husky boy. Like, you have to assume that Omni-Man's perception of time is not, like, it's not like a week for us is a blink of the eye for him. It's like he lives every moment with us. He just happens to be, like, basically immortal. And I think that is probably closer to, like, how he experiences time, that, like, it just is seen as, like, this forever ongoing thing, you know? They're running a crappy Fortnite commercial now, so I'm missing critical info. Where'd you get this soft squishy egg? That's a beauty blender, but I like to fuck with it. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. Hello, Troy Giovanni. I love seeing a first-time chat. I don't know who wins in a fight between Homelander and Omni-Man, because I don't know. I assume that Homelander's laser eye beams are, like, stronger and, like, more potent than, like, laser guns. But the thing is that, like, Homelander isn't military trained. Homelander is strong because of the compound V. Omni-Man is military trained. So I think irregardless of who is stronger, I think Omni-Man is going to win because Omni-Man has the training and the technique. Like the way that he destroys that planet was not the way that, if Homelander wanted to destroy a planet, he would do it in this haphazard way fueled by emotion. What Omni-Man did, like, so he does the whole thing where he wipes it out, then you can see him flitting back and forth and taking down the city's electrical grid by electrical grid by electrical grid, and then getting the, like, satellites. Like, Omni-Man is methodical and critical in the way that he goes about that. And I think that it's the same for how he fights, whereas I think Homelander's never had to necessarily learn how to truly fight, because who the fuck could beat Homelander? One zap of the eyes and you're done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're almost at 16.5k. That's a slay. Like that, I mean, that's my opinion. Wow, hot take, bro. So it's okay for a 2,000-year-old to marry and have kids with a 40-year-old. I think it's more like Omni-Man is not, like, I don't think that we're capable of understanding what it would mean to be immortal, But, like, I have to assume that if you are, like, it's not, you must reach a point where, like, every day is the same, you're experiencing time the same way we experience time. And, like, I don't know. That reminds me of the guys So Perfect, they never leave the farm, and then their grandkids get conquered because, does Omni-Man have remorse after destroying the planet? No. No, of course not. Like, that's his duty as a Viltrumite. Like, it's not about, it has nothing, like, he was sent to conquer Earth, to make Earth easier to conquer. And if these aliens are fucking with it, they're fucking with his planet, like, his planet's goal, his, like, species goal, you know? Omni-Man is smarter, so he'd definitely win. Oh my god. Hyperion? Why don't I remember who Hyperion is? That name is familiar, but why am I... Do you have remorse after you kill an ant in your house? Exactly. Like, I don't... Do I think Omni-Man is coming back? I think Omni-Man left. Here's the thing. I think that Omni-Man was lying when he said that your mom is like a pet to me. I don't think that's true. I think that we saw very clear examples of times when the mother was like, you have to do this, and he did it. I think that baseball scene, we saw really clear examples of, like, him truly loving humanity and, like, really appreciating it. I think that the reason he was so upset when Mark started showing powers was because he was under the impression that, like, he could let Mark and the mom live out their days and then continue about it, you know? Omni-Man did have a tear in his eye when he flew away. Yeah, I think that Omni-Man was fully capping. Like, I don't believe this, like, your mother was like a pet to me. Like, that's not true. When my pets bark, I don't, like, bend to their every will and need. Like, I don't... And he, like, consulted his mother. Like, the mom was not a pet. If she was a pet, you wouldn't have had kids with her, fact. Like, that's not how that works. We're talking about Omni-Man and Invincible and Homelander and The Boys. And what have you guys seen The Boys shorts, Diabolical, on Prime Video? Because one of them is very revealing. There's this Homelander short where you see Homelander's first mission. And basically it's like this whole thing where he doesn't know his own strength and he kills a bunch of hostages. And I think that that's very, like, pretty much the beginning of Homelander. When Homelander is reckless with human beings and other human beings, I think it's because he resents that, like, he is not one of them and does not experience things as we do. And, like, knowing that, like, people being so fragile would keep you so far away from them because you constantly would feel as though one wrong move and I'm going to hurt them. And I think that's why what he found so enticing about Stormfront was this concept of, like, this is somebody who I can't hurt. Like, if that makes sense. Exactly, Ben. How long, you series incredible. I'll watch them. The Invincible series, it only has one season and it's like 8 episodes. Homelander just wants love, not attention. I feel like there's a difference. I think Homelander conflates attention with love. I think that's why he's like, I need everybody to love me, because he's afraid of killing the people that he loves on accident. So as long as there's enough people who love him, he can get away with hurting people. He can get away with being really, really terrible to people, because there'll always be more. If that makes sense. I want to get dressed and I want to put dry shampoo in my hair. The trials and tribulations of womanhood. Women be like, I just want to do makeup and shop. Because if he cared about attention, he wouldn't care about how much love or fear he is getting. Exactly. I think he needs to be loved, and that's exactly what you see with people who have avoidant attachment styles, much like he would have, is this insane desire for love, maternal, mainly, like this insane desire to like be coddled, to be somebody's child. And I think that's like, obviously that's why he had such a strong relationship with Madeline, you know? Invincible's got renewed for a second and third season. So I can't really go from here. Well, I mean, I haven't read the comics because I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I think that these comics are like pretty well fleshed out. Oh, I'm so hungry. Have fun, Jeff. Slay. Hold on. Let me text my cousin because we're going to a barbecue at his place, actually. Oh, thank you, Joyless Flame. That was sweet. Didn't know coming Incredible season 2. I have no idea when it's gonna come out, but I can't wait. I am such a fucking sucker for that shit. It gets me every time. I love seeing broken people. I love the idea of like just thinking about what it means to really have, like, what it would mean to have superheroes in a society, in the sense of like, there are people who like there are people who could annihilate cities, states, nations in the blink of a second. And like what that would mean for their psyche, and what that would mean for how they view humans. And considering that, like, in the world of thank you, Tubcan. Considering, like, in the world of The Boys, like, drugs are really prevalent for superheroes. I can't imagine, like, because I make stupid decisions when I'm drunk. What if my stupid decisions could be like genocide? That's insane to think about. And I think that those shows are really, really interesting to talk about and discuss. Absolutely, then, of course. I am not Jewish. Okay, weird energy in the chat right now. Then why does it say that you're watching with no audio? Like, what's going on with that? I really, oh my god, is that my salad? Say yes. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, say yes. Do you think they would be super like Superman, or would they be corrupt and condescending? How could they not? How could, like, if you're super from the moment you're alive, how could you empathize? How could you empathize with people who are so weak and, like, vulnerable compared to you, and who you have the potential to hurt all the time? Like, I think you would isolate yourself from people who don't have superpowers out of the fear of hurting them, and then with enough time they would become alienated to you. You know, like, I think it would be very natural to see them as less than you. I'm gonna go get the salad. I'll be right back. today? Favorite philosopher? Right now, I'm obsessed with Mill. But it changes time to time. That looks fucking amazing. I am so excited. I don't bench press, so I have no idea. It's interesting because I can see my dark movement, intrusive thoughts, and characters like Omni-Man. I think it's more like I can understand Omni-Man in the sense of like, I'm not sure that if I had that kind of power, the kind of power that like, it makes you unable to understand other people's problems in a sense, you know? Like, that'd just be insane. I'm gonna rewatch it actually. I love that show. I just don't think that I'm good for YouTube. Like, I just don't think that I would be enjoyable to watch. I mean, I don't think Omni-Man had a good idea, though. I think Omni-Man is... the Viltrumites, like what Omni-Man... I think that it's really easy to see a lot of allusions to, like, Nazi Germany in the Viltrumites. In the sense of, like, killing off parts of your population that you think are, like, weak or inferior. And the concept of, like, it would be liberating to be part of, like, the German Empire. I don't think that's the right idea at all. I think, like, if you have a true desire to spread your technology, offer it and then leave. This is so yummy. When the new season comes out, we'll watch it together. Because that show, Jesus. I just don't think it's right to conquer, like, planets. I don't think it's right to conquer other nations. In general. I feel like you shouldn't do that unless, like, you think that, like, the nation that you're trying to conquer is committing, like, mass immoral actions. What do you mean the main character? Are you asking, like, what is immortal and, like, what does it mean to be immortal? Like, undying, or? Dude, Marcus 17. I wouldn't call that being cucked. I would call that, like, Marcus 17. I'm gonna try to eat as much as I can. Have fun, man. I don't know. I just find that stuff like really morbidly fascinating to think about. And like how that has played itself out in human history. In the sense of if you had automatic weapons, if you had guns and you can't like and you were interacting with a civilization that didn't have guns, like I think that like the way that the colonizers saw Native Americans is like really similar to how Omni-Man sees like people who aren't Viltrumites, if that makes sense. My thoughts on nuclear fission as in like, is it possible? Or do you mean like as a form of energy? The thing is, everybody hates Amber, and I don't think it's fair because I would be angry too. I don't fucking mind Mark's girlfriend. Like, I think she's just a normal high school girl who reacted to everything the way a normal high school girl would. The Amber hate to me feels a little like it feels a little suspicious. But also like I think you guys are forgetting like how much it would have hurt all the time. Like we only like you have to assume that when you're watching a TV show, you're not seeing every second of their days, right? Like, wouldn't you feel bad if like, you have plans and your boyfriend's constantly disappearing and shit, or he's standing you up, and then finally he's like, oh, it's because I'm a superhero, and you're just like, dude, I don't care anymore. Like, you already hurt my feelings. Amber and Mark's girlfriend, Amber. I think she was allowed to be bitchy. I would be bitchy. Like, I'd be like, listen, like, I spent 6 months putting up with this. And if you had just told me, like, I wouldn't have been mad. But now it's like, it's been too long where I've been too mad. Like, that would kind of be my opinion. Like, I'd be like, well, because I also get her thinking, like, he's insulting her intelligence by not confirming it, you know? No, I think that you guys are being kind of silly here. Like, she's 16. First of all, one, she's 16. Two, like, their very first date, he left for hours. Like, I don't think this is... I think that she doesn't deserve the hate that she gets. Yeah, I completely agree, Hassler. Any special dinner plans? I'm going to a barbecue with my cousin. Yeah, I think you're allowed to be like, maybe I would have reacted better. But the hate of, like, Amber from Invincible to me comes across a little bit like, ugh. I feel like you might just want to hate women. My favorite color is Periwinkle, which is a shade of blue and purple. I agree, Ben. I agree. Like, lest we forget that Amber was the one who, like, Amber is a strong, like, for being 16, that woman puts up with no shit. And, like, she's not a superhero, but she, like, you know, like, she's the one who didn't let that bully at school fuck with Mark, you know? Invincible Amber was pretty poorly written, making no sense. I don't think so. I think that you have to take into consideration that we watched 8 episodes, and there were 6 months of things happening between her and Mark. Yeah, I think Mark definitely deserved it. Like, I think... she did communicate her needs properly. What? She was like... From what we saw, she expressed, like, I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you leave without telling me. You know? That was from the beginning. That was from the very first date. Yeah, from the very first date, she was like, stop ghosting me. You know? And I think that, like, it doesn't matter if she knew that he was a superhero or not. Like, he could have been like, hey, listen, like, I can't tell you why, but this is, like, I'm sometimes gonna have to go, and I'm really sorry. And the issue was that he kept promising that things would be different, knowing that they couldn't be different. Like, I think that's why she came across as bitchy, because she was like, you knew this whole time that, like, there was never going to be, it was never going to be normal between us, and you kept pretending like it was going to get to that point, and, like, convincing me that it would, you know, even though you knew that was lying. No, we're not talking about the trial. We're talking about Invincible. I don't know Amber's personality well enough to say, like, what her faults would be. Like, my opinion is more like, the show is centered around Mark. We don't know what's going on in her life. Mm-hmm. I completely agree, Hassler. We're not talking about the trial. I will say that my thoughts on the trial are that I think both those people are really abusive in the sense that, like, I think that Amber Heard is abusive by definition. Like, I think that she's just an abusive person. And I think that Johnny Depp was and is an addict, and you can be, like, that makes you be abusive. Like, you can't not, when you're an addict, like, it bleeds into other people's lives, be it emotionally, physically, so on and so forth. And I think that, like, something that makes me feel a little gross, and I'm gonna be honest here, something that makes me feel really, really, really gross is this concept of, like, people sending Johnny Depp, like, gifts, people being so, like, it feels a little bit as though, like, I don't think that the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial is a story with heroes. I think it's a story with two people who are very, very mentally ill and who should not have had a public trial. Like, yeah, exactly. Johnny Depp thirst, like, why are people making Johnny Depp thirst traps? Like, it just feels really weird and bizarre to me. And I also will say that Amber Heard's legal team sucks and Johnny Depp has a really good legal team, and Amber Heard's legal team coached her poorly, like, terribly. So that definitely plays into it, but yeah. Yeah. I would say, like, Johnny Depp's lawyer is really good. And a good way that we can see why that is because he comes across as extremely likable. You know? I'm not on anybody's side. I'm like, yeah, like, I think that, yeah, Amber's has terrible, terrible lawyers. I think that, like, I have friends whose parents used to party with, like, Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder, and this is, like, he's not a good guy, you know? And that's okay, because when you're that famous, like, it's hard to be a good guy. That being said, I just don't understand this, like, this, I don't think this is, like, a side thing. I think this is, like, this was clearly a really terrible relationship, and it's sad. It's really sad that, like, these people feel this way about it, that they had to be in it, they never should have been in it. Like, it sucks, you know, and it's sad. And I don't like pretending like it's not sad and, like, there's a hero and, like, Johnny Depp is, like, this pious figure. Like, what do you mean not forming a side doesn't help? I'm not on the jury. I shouldn't be forming a side. None of us should. Yeah, they should never have met. That's my opinion. Like, I just think it's fucked. This is a defamation case and not an abuse case. I think this is, like, actually, like, really embarrassing. I would never want this. I would never want my relationship to be aired like that ever. Like, be it like a past relationship or an ongoing one. I would never want people to have that much intel into me and how I function in these relationships. It would make me feel so uncomfortable. Like, I just can't believe this is all public record. It's astounding to me. It's just sad to me because, like, in a case of defamation, you shouldn't have to make either party relive out abuse. Right then? Okay, Koi, I'm gonna be honest here. I think that's a shitty point. And I'm not going to justify that in any way. Like, just based on, like, what the message that sends, like, I think that women should absolutely, like, women have an absolutely valid fear of going to the police. I've gone to the police for this kind of stuff, and they look at you and they go, well, you don't have any evidence, so we don't really care. Or it's really, really traumatic. And you know what? You can say good police will, but I would love for you to find good police for me. Because I've had a lot of experience doing that myself. I've had a lot of experience going to the police with my friends. And, like, a lot of these crimes, like, a lot of these, like, sexual abuse crimes against women, there is no evidence. Because when you're being brutally raped, you're not thinking to yourself, where's my phone at? I really should be recording this. You're thinking to yourself, oh my fucking God, this is the most horrible thing that's ever happened to me. So, like, I don't condone that. I think that's a very bad take. Yeah. Pause. I saw Amber's lawyer's closing argument was really, I think it really struck a chord with me, and I think it was brilliant because it did strike a chord with me, and she came across as so unlikable. So I think, like, that was well done. In the nicest fucking way, dude. If you keep pretending like it's so easy to get evidence in a rape case, I'm going to ban you on, like, every platform. I think that is such a grotesque thing to say right now, because that's like point blank period not true. And I do not appreciate, I don't want that to see that on my channel. Like, there are girls here, I have a small female audience, but there are girls who watch my Twitch, and I do not want any woman to ever get the impression that just because you didn't get evidence of it means that it didn't happen. I think people are biased towards Johnny Depp because there's, like, a desire to not... There's a desire to not want to believe women in this case. Like, you don't want your childhood hero who played Jack Sparrow to be an abuser, you know? And I think that, like, it's a lot more enticing to keep him as a hero. Pick freak, that's what I mean by, like, I think she was coached really badly because I did mock trial, and I one time played a widow, and I was the defendant. I was accused of killing my husband. And the way that I did it was, like, if you are going to cry on the stand, you don't ugly cry. You let the tears fall out of your eyes slowly, and you pretend like you don't even notice. it makes me sad and a little worried because regardless of whether or not Amber was telling the truth, I don't like the rhetoric around how around how social media is looking at Amber. Like, I think it's kind of gross that we're making, like, meme compilations of her crying. I think it's kind of gross the way that we are discussing this because we don't know if it's true or not. That's the reality, is that there's not evidence to prove that it didn't happen, and there's not evidence to prove that it did. And I think it's really, really nasty, like, to let this play out in the court of public opinion in such a mean way. And I think that it sends a message to women who have been abused and women who are thinking of coming forward in their abuse that, like, you better not accuse the wrong person. Because if you accuse somebody who people like, alright. I, like, genuinely, I do not get angry at chat for a lot of things. I usually respond to people sexualizing me and being rude in a very, like, considerate way. But if you don't stop fucking saying that it's that easy to get evidence of abuse, I cannot do that. That is simply untrue. Like, that is, do you know how fucked up that is to say? Like, don't you think that if it was all that easy, this wouldn't be an issue? We wouldn't have problems about our rape policy? That's fucking ridiculous. And it makes me fucking sick. Like, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. You think that when women are getting brutally raped, they're, like, thinking about grabbing their phone? Dude. You look gross as fuck. You look gross as fuck right now. You should feel bad about what you're saying. I would be embarrassed. Okay? And let me tell you one thing. Let's say you do get that audio. Let's say you do have that video, because there are girls who have had that video. I know girls who have had that video. I'm girls who have had that evidence. And then the next thing they go is they say, so why do you have this? If things were really that bad, why were you stopping to record? If you were really that scared, why did you take these screenshots? If you were really that unsure of what was gonna happen, how come you knew to start, like, taking pictures? That is how they will treat you. If you have evidence, it's not enough. And why do you have evidence? And if you don't have evidence, well, you don't have evidence, and that's not enough. And I am really sick. I'm really sick of this shit. Like, that's not in any way. And that's like, oh my god, Ven, thank you. Thank you, Ven. I can't. Why do I always have my arms crossed? It's comfortable. I don't know. Like, that makes me sick. That makes me sick to my stomach. Like, it's gross. No, absolutely. Like, when we talk about Amber, like Amber Heard, like, not only is that cry on the stand bad, it's just not strategically smart. Like, it's not good coaching. And, like, Johnny Depp has phenomenal coaching. He comes across super, super likable, you know? Which is an issue here. I think Johnny Depp was absolutely abused. I think Amber Heard was also abused. I think they're both abusive people who abuse each other. I think it's sad. And I feel really bad for them. And I wish they never met each other. And I cannot there is no being indifferent. This is a jury civil trial. This is not an example of like some great societal injustice where you have to decide whether you're going to be pro one topic or another. This is two people who had a very abusive relationship that honestly, as complete strangers, we have no idea what it was like. We really don't know. It doesn't matter how many audio recordings they bring in, how many pictures are shown, how many articles are shown. You still don't know. You weren't in that relationship. I don't think it's my place as somebody who's not a juror and not Johnny Depp or Amber Heard to like take a side here. This is a civil trial. What? Like that would be like if some parent on your block went through a messy divorce and everybody on the street was like, oh, well, I'm Team Sarah. Oh, I'm Team Tom. It's like, that's not your place. Like, this has nothing to fucking do with you. And it must be really hard for them that everybody is watching them and thinking and talking about their relationship.
No, we'll leave it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is, because it is mutual. Lo-Fi, I think it was mutually abusive. Like, I think it was, like, I think that they were just two people who should never have been together. Like, it's just gross. Ugh. And it makes me sad. It really does make me sad. I feel bad for these people. Pause, you're absolutely right. Like, the jurors have to decide that. That's not my job. And honestly, I don't think we shouldn't have known. I feel like we shouldn't really, as some random 19-year-old, you, as, random people, we shouldn't know about the inner workings of this relationship. Like, it's sad. Like, I feel bad for them. Like, I don't want to know their business. And it's just so bizarre and, dystopian that, the entire nation is caught up in, this trial. It's rough. It's rough. I mean, yeah, one of my best friend's moms used to party with Johnny Depp. I think they had an apartment together. And she was like, yeah, he was insane. The same way that they're all insane. But, you know. Yeah, Spectre, I agree that, I think that Amber definitely has, but also I actually don't feel right diagnosing somebody with narcissism who I've never met and have only seen snippets. I feel like my opinion is, not valid on this because I don't know her. And nobody knows them. You guys don't know them. You've never talked to Johnny Depp. You're not Johnny Depp's friends. I don't have any reason to like any of these people. I don't know them. I don't understand this idolizing of celebrities who you'll never interact with. You know their movies. You can say you like their movies, but that's all you know. I agree, pause. I agree. I think initially it was kind of ha ha, celebrity drama, and now it's Yikes. Like, the truth is, like, the story Amber told about Johnny Depp raping her with the bottle, we don't know if that's true. And there's just so many things where it's like, we weren't in the relationship, so we don't know. But I don't feel comfortable pretending like I do know. So all I can say is that I think these two are mutually abusive. Like, I don't have any other insights than that. I'm not them, and I wasn't there. It just makes me sad. And I really don't appreciate the language with which we use to describe Amber Heard's description of abuse. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. Like, because I feel like making this a defamation case made it easier to be on Johnny's side than before. I agree, Ven. I agree. I agree. Kleptomania, I think you're absolutely right. Like, I think also that it's unfortunate that, like, this is, like, the abuse story that we're learning about through it, because it's, like, it turns them both into caricatures. It makes women, I think this will make it a lot harder to come out with being abused by women, just because, like, you know, she doesn't look believable. And that's bad coaching, but she does not look believable on the stand. And, like, I don't know. I would have, if I was her lawyer, I would have never let her go up like that. I would have never put her on the stand so frequently. For one, like, I don't think that was smart of them. I think they kept Johnny Depp's question periods, like, a very brief amount so that he couldn't get himself backed into a corner. I think a big reason that Amber comes across looking so much worse is because her legal team is, like, super shitty. So hello. Okay, y'all, that was my cousin, so I'm gonna head over now. Let me find somebody to raid. Slay. What an awkward time to end this stream, lol. But, yeah. Oh, let's raid this smaller streamer. Okay, per usual, if you guys liked this stream, check out all my socials and my Discord server and my wishlist if you have money to spend and it's not going to weigh on you at all, I make spicy-ish content but no nudes on my fan house, so subscribe if you're interested, but again, don't ask me for nudes. And per usual, take care of yourselves, please. It is Memorial Day weekend, so eat well and drink a lot of water and don't get too drunk. Okay, I love you guys. Please go show my friend a lot of support. He's a smaller streamer, but he's really, really, really sweet, and I think that this would be really nice for him.